Welcome to another in the continuing series of 4-Minute Fridays by TPM. My name is Bruce Harris, and I'm a Senior Application Engineer here at TPM. Today we're going to be taking a piece of HVAC equipment that was designed to be wall hosted and convert it into a face hosted piece of equipment so we can easily use it in our MEP file. I've done something similar to this before with electrical equipment, but I think it's useful to do it again with HVAC equipment so MEP firms that are looking for HVAC solutions for this can find it in the search. So with that said, let's get started and show you how it's done. The other day I was working with a client and he wanted to use a Mitsubishi mini split system, and he needed the inside wall mounted air conditioning unit. So I suggested he go out to Autodesk Seek to find it. So we're going to search for it. Now Autodesk Seek, for those of you who haven't been there recently, is not Autodesk Seek anymore, it's BIM Object. So it took us into the BIM Object, and this was the particular unit he chose. So I'm going to click on that one. Go to download. Pick the RFA file that I want. And it downloaded that RFA file. Get out of BIM Objects. Now go to Load Family. Go to my Downloads folder and choose the Revit file we just downloaded and open it. And now we wanted to use it. So we went to use this unit and we got this universal not gonna happen symbol. Now what that meant is that it was hosted improperly. And just to kind of show you what I mean by that, I'm going to go into architecture and just draw a little wall segment here. And then go back to place that unit. So that unit was designed to be a wall hosted unit, which means the architect's walls would have to be in your file. And of course, in a standard MEP file, you're always referencing in the architect's background, or linking it, as Revit calls it, the architect's background. So those walls are never in your file. Now, if I were to edit this family, I still cannot change that. I can see the fact that it is wall hosted, but once you've made it that way, you cannot change it in the family editor. So we're going to get out of this family editor. And now we're going to do the process that I want to show you to convert an object that is designed to be hosted on a particular object to a face hosted object so it can be used regardless of whether that object exists in your file or not. So we're going to turn this from a wall hosted object into a face hosted object. All right, fast forward. I'm in a blank project. I drew a wall, and now I'm going to insert that piece of mechanical equipment. And then I'm going to save this file and get out of it. Now I'm going to link in that project that we just created that just had that one wall and the unit that we wanted. So here it is, project 2. And here is what I just linked in. Now we're going to go to the Collaborate tab of the ribbon, go to Copy Monitor, select Link, and select this link. Now this is the method we're going to use to take any kind of hosted object that's hosted on a ceiling or a wall in this case and change it to a face-based object. Now, if I had several of them, I might want to use the batch copy. I've only got one, so I'm going to use copy. Select that object, and then finish. So now that object has been brought into my environment, and to use it, I simply go to my mechanical equipment and choose the unit that I want. And now notice it is face hosted. I can place on a vertical face, which is appropriate here, of a face that's non-vertical or a work plane. So I'm going to be able to plop it on that wall, and it's going to work just like I intended it to work. So this is the methodology, and it doesn't matter what kind of hosted object that it's on. If Copy Monitor has the ability to copy it, we can convert it from a wall hosted or a ceiling hosted or a floor hosted object into a face hosted object, so you can use it in your MEP file even though the architectural objects are in the architects file and it's simply linked in, because now we're face hosted. This has been another presentation in the series of 4-Minute Fridays from TPM. My name is Bruce Harris, and I want to thank you for joining us and invite you to come back and watch again. Thank you.